Hey kids, it's Dad. It's a beautiful Wednesday morning, cold, late start for the kids. So Knucklehead 1 and Knucklehead 2 are still upstairs. Had an interesting experience, and I just want to share a little bit with you. Kind of poignant, kind of weird. I'm in a little weird place. Yesterday, I found out that my junior high school, so 7th through 9th grade music teacher passed away. Mr. Richard Whitney, an amazing guy, lived a long/short life. He was 72 when he passed away. But, you know, very impactful, if that's the right word. You know, you're 7th grade, you don't know what you want to do with your life, you don't know what you want to do with yourself, you're all goofy, there's all kinds of different things going on. And he opened my eyes to a lot of things. One of my best memory of him was the fact that he wore no socks. He never wore socks, no matter how cold it was. Mr. Whitney, no socks. And I remember that his wife or ex-wife or something was Mrs. Whitney, also was at the school. She was an administrator. She taught typing. But Mr. Whitney, he was the music teacher. He ran the AV club. I was a member of the AV club. He, had all the audio equipment to DJ all the dances, so that was his hustle. He led all the musicals, so he was the music part of the musicals. Like Bye Bye Birdie, I remember Oklahoma. I remember he shared his love of a couple bands, Gentle Giant, Rush, Yes. I learned my love for Yes. Some of the first albums I ever bought were Rush albums and Yes albums. So my love of music, came from this man. And I remember one class that we had, brand new Rush album, Signals, has a dog and a fire hydrant on it, and he went song by song and dissected that album, and whether it be subdivisions, and he would. And remember, it was still on vinyl, so he would stop the record player and say, "Did you hear these words? Listen to these words." And he'd read the lyrics, and we dissected it, whether it be, a riff, a Neil Peart riff, or whatever it happens to be, something that was, Alex Lifeson on guitar or a bass thing. He would dissect the album, and that was a very, very poignant time for me. And I don't know why it sank in. I mean, I haven't talked to the guy in a coon's age. Probably, 9th grade, 10th grade, I went on my way, and probably never saw him again certainly after graduating high school. But it's weird. You see somebody's obituary, and it just hits you. And had some teary moments this morning. So, not that that's a big shocker. But you know what? Thank you, Mr. Whitney. Thank you for the things you taught me, and you had a lasting impression on a lot of kids at Barker Road Elementary School. For that, I'm eternally grateful. You left your thumbprint of music on me. You left your thumbprint of some amazing, amazing albums and some amazing thoughts. You were, very much a tree hugger. You were very much, from that era. That was your hustle. But you allowed us to learn and to grow and to think for ourselves. So thank you, Mr. Whitney, for being an amazing teacher, and to honestly do what you're supposed to do. Teach us, share, make us think for ourselves, and make us grow. Kids, we need to be more like Mr. Whitney. There needs to be more Mr. Whitneys in this world. And now he's up in heaven, playing Rush albums and Yes albums up in heaven. I love you, Madeline. I love you, Claire. I love you, Tommy. I love you, Emma. And I love you, Drew. Let's be more like Mr. Whitney. Thank you.